This episode of Channel KRT is sponsored by Red Ribbon Reviewers. Red Ribbon Reviewers is a movement for internet-based reviewers and podcasters to spread awareness and discussion on HIV and AIDS during the holiday season. To show solidarity with Red Ribbon Reviewers, we'll be including a donation link to the Trevor Project in the description for our Christmas episodes, as well as our social media feeds. Thank you, and happy holidays.
Welcome back to Channel Slay RT. Hit the slay button.
Yeah.
Yes, Queen. Slay. Slay, Queen.
And our actual final episode of No Escape November in December.
We were close. We had
what?
one more. But no, Cherry Vile had to just drop this in our laps at the last moment.
That goddamn dog crab adorable thing.
You know what? I'll take Cherry's randomizer over Carl Featherbottom's randomizer any day.
I shouldn't be shit-talking her. My pets are under her employment now, so...
We don't talk shit about Carl Featherbottom's randomizer. It introduced me to the glory of Reggie.
You're right.
It turns out reindeer pay is actually pretty good. Jade and Bundy are getting paid in nothing but treats every weekend. So
good babies.
Yeah, now I got a question. Kipper, why are you still unemployed?
Also, Garrett, if you're listening, hi, we love you. Anyway, so I'm Kit Quinn, and you know what? Given what we can't escape in the real world now, I'm okay with not escaping the purple bastard anymore.
I'm Tyler Green, and yeah, I gotta make peace with this somehow.
I'm Randy Martin, and you can escape just about anything with a little thing called PCP.
Yeah.
Disclaimer, don't do PCP.
Channel PCP, am I right?
We can see the purple dinosaur too.
Yay.
All right, so a while back, I mentioned this, but if you were to ask me what my actual favorite Barney tape is, unironically, even with my cynical ass about the permanent special interest, I'd say Imagination Island, but that one's been talked about to death, so my second favorite is probably this tape. There's just something about it that's always held a real place in my heart. Maybe it's because it's the last Barney tape I remember really enjoying. Even when I started to hate Barney, there was still a part of me that kind of wanted to revisit it, just on mute. And one time I remember that I saw this playing while I was picking up my brother from some church daycare, and I couldn't lie, even though I was still a type of person every time I saw Barney, there was a part of me that saw that tape and started feeling a whim of nostalgia.
Oh, yes. I'm in the same boat as you, Kit. I had this on VHS as a kid, watched it a lot, and I gotta say, the vibes in this are immaculate in terms of not just Barney, but just Christmas in general. You know, it's just a very, very, very cozy tape.
Absolutely. Stephen White actually considers this his favorite Barney tape he's written, and I can see why.
Yeah, shout out to Stephen White, who we haven't really mentioned until, the previous episode, but he's written a lot of stuff for Barney, Imagination Island included, obviously.
Yeah.
The dude just gets the assignment, quite frankly.
Absolutely. He seems to have the most consistent idea of Barney, kind of knowing how to present him as this figure that kids would imagine as somebody who guides them through life and helps them feel safe. And as much as I make fun, yeah, it really does bring a cozy vibe.
Absolutely, yeah. Randall, what about you?
Well, like I said, I was never really exposed to Barney tapes as a kid. My only exposure to Barney was on PBS. Realizing he had tapes, my first reaction was, wait, he had tapes? He wasn't originally PBS? I think the first time I saw this was streaming it on Rabbit, rest in peace, with you guys.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Jeez, that was so long ago.
That was when the Baby Bop discourse began.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah, that's right, because that was like the first time we ever actually had Baby Bop discourse.
Yeah, that was the first time you ever heard someone say, I actually think Baby Bop is fucking adorable.
After a year of us countlessly shitting on her, on Rabbit, you had to come in and change the game entirely.
Yep, I ruined everything.
I love messing things up.
You ruined everything. No, we're kidding. We love you, Randall.
I love you too.
That's Baby Bop's job, and yes, she is a stupid bitch.
Also, another big thing I gotta mention about this special is that it has the funniest fucking commercial promotion from Blockbuster.
Oh, yes, that's right. I remember you showed me this a while back.
Mom, Dad, you have to play with me!
I know. How about Barney's Christmas video? When I was a kid, I used to watch this every Christmas.
I want to watch Barney's new Christmas video.
Now you have your own Barney Christmas video. Just like I did.
It's on DVD, too.
And I love that they're straight up honest about this kid's a fucking terror and only the power of the purple dinosaur can keep him underway. It's similar to how the story of how Barney was created.
Even I think your kid's a little asshole. But we gotta pacify him somehow.
Also, I love so much that the older kid in that commercial, he's like, I know you'd like the creepy Barney that I grew up with. And even the little kid's like, no, I wouldn't. What the fuck?
He looks like a purple dog. What the fuck is this shit?
I'm actually a reptile, you little shit.
I will say this special does get some point stocks for not inspiring that crazy ass image of Barney surrounded by smoke that you see in like that one Tumblr post.
The one where it looks like he's just been hotboxing the entire time.
Yes, and when somebody's talking about how I was near somebody who ripped the worst fucking ass in class, so...
I found out recently, researching this episode, that they actually had a Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade float to promote this, and it actually looks really cool.
Is this the one from the time where Barney tried to kill a bunch of people?
Oh, no, this isn't the one where he basically breaks apart on camera. That one was 1998.
Oh, the one where he deflates? No, that was 1997.
Oh, gotcha.
That's probably one of history's greatest crash outs from a celebrity.
My mom sent me that on Facebook once, and I was just laughing my ass off, and she was like, that's your childhood. I was like, I know.
That's what makes it funnier.
Yeah,
exactly.
Also, I said this in our group chat, but I gotta say it here. If I had a nickel for every time a show about puppet dinosaurs ended with an episode on climate change, I'd have 2 nickels, which is weird that happened twice.
So for the listeners, so this float here basically has like a giant grandfather clock set, and it has like this toy train that kids are riding on. It looks really cool, admittedly.
It does.
Yeah.
That's similar to how I feel about a lot of the sets in this special. Like, they really went hard with these sets.
Yeah, there's no reason for them to have gone off as well as they did here. Holy shit.
Well, there is a reason. It's called It's Christmas!
All right, we'll raise the budget another $100,000 just as a treat.
When it comes to Christmas, the rule is go fucking crazy.
Yes. I was like, do I just have a lot of nostalgia for this special because it's one of the Christmas specials I watched the most as a kid? Because for comparison, I watched Barney's Christmas Star and one of the later season Christmas episodes, and they did not hold up nearly as well.
Barney's Christmas Star is a really weird one because it's transitioning into the Caboose era, but it has Tim Dever as the original Barney voice instead of Dean Went, and as you know, Tim Dever's voice is really just a Bob West knockoff.
Yeah, it's, I mean, he tries.
And not only that, but it was actually the last tape that they filmed in their original studio in Las Colinas, I believe.
Oh, cool.
If I'm wrong, I'll ADR that, but...
And the fact that they filmed it on 9/11.
Yep.
Oh my god.
So there's a Purple Roads episode with one of the kids from that era, Catherine Poley, who played Beth. And her and Carrie Stinson were actually reminiscing the fact that this was filmed right around September 11th.
Oh my god, it's Master of Disguise all over again. Did they have a moment of silence in the Barney suit?
I'm praying they did.
Kids, they hit the Pentagon.
They hit the fucking Pentagon.
Barney, where's BJ? Uh-oh.
You know, it's real old style comedy. You know, it's like two pies in the face and one in a field in Pennsylvania.
The only thing I really have to say about that special is, one, the grandpa was totally flirting with Barney in the scene where he's telling him he can wiggle his eyebrows at him.
Oh my god.
And two, it was fucking bizarre to not only hear Barney say breast, but also reference Jesus.
Oh, man.
So not only is Barney a Christian, he knows what titties are.
Do you think Barney has Christian guilt?
Yes, he does.
Oh no, Barney doesn't have just Christian guilt. He has that full-blown Catholic guilt.
I enjoyed myself today. I should die.
Oh, he accidentally hit a chicken nugget on a Friday. I should just fucking die.
I'm sorry, God, but I looked at a butt today.
One more note before we begin. I also noticed that even though my peak Barney hyperfixation was in 1998, a lot of my favorite specials are from 1999. Like this, Barney Let's Play School, Sing a Song with Barney. There was something about 1999 for Barney that just was really special to me.
Yeah, like this and Barney's Halloween Party. This was the era of the show that I fucked with the most, quite frankly.
Yeah, it also just feels like the era where they really peaked because they were also able to create all sorts of sets for it. They were able to experiment more. So there's just a lot that really holds up about this era.
And yeah, we know they had Scooter McNutty. Not everything's going to be perfect, but...
They did have Booker T. Bookworm, though, so I can forgive them.
Who only showed up in like 2 episodes and then just dipped.
Yeah, he was cool. What happened to him?
Yeah, like, no wonder that kid wanted to dress up like him. He was lit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And he's also named after a retired professional wrestler, so...
Exactly.
Yep, if it wasn't for great taste of Chef Boyardee Beefaroonie, the Spinaroonie would have never been born.
Everybody loves the great taste of Chef Boyardee Beefaroonie, and that's Beefaroonie, not Beefaroonie.
Tell me you didn't just say that.
So this special opens with the theme song, and I gotta say, that poor kid has been sitting in the void for 3 years just sitting in front of that television. Are they okay?
Oh god, it's like that one fucking scene in the Twilight Zone movie. The kid just turns to the audience, their mouth is fucking missing.
It's the back rooms.
Don't you mean the barn rooms?
It's just a fucking commentary on how, the parents are just going to plop their kids in front of the TV. Here's your babysitter for the next hour, Tommy.
Though I do really love the stop motion. It's a nice theme song.
Oh, yeah. You don't get stuff like that in kid shows anymore.
Agreed. Also, I'd make fun of this family for only putting up their Christmas decorations after they got back from vacation and on Christmas Eve, but to be fair, so did the Who's in Whoville.
Yeah.
No, but if you're waiting for Christmas Eve to decorate, what's the point?
Yeah,
you're only having them up for less than a day, if that, or in the New Year's. It's pointless.
Just do what I do and just buy a couple of Target birds and then just set them up and say, there, I'm happy now.
It's Christmas. Anyway, just get a fake tree. Just get a fake tree. It's so much less hassle. It hurts way less. The real trees, they fucking hurt your hands.
Also, was the dad reminding anybody else of Walter from Drake and Josh?
Actually, I gotta talk about the parents, because the mom is played by Carolyn McCormick, who was apparently Dr. Olive in Law and Order.
Holy
wow.
shit!
And the dad is played by John Swasey, who is a Funimation legend. He's all for one in My Hero Academia, and...
What?!
Yeah, and
holy shit!
And for my personal favorite anime, he's Hohenheim in Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. So,
oh my god!
There's a whole lot of anime in this.
Something, Hannah's gonna turn into Edward Elric or Alphonse Elric. Oh god!
So earlier, Kit teased this to us and said that his weeb era was in full swing. I was fully expecting it was going to be the guy who played Santa, not the fucking dad.
Yeah, funny enough, he's not the only Funimation legend to be a part of Barney history, though probably the least problematic, so.
Oh boy.
Yeah, but that's another story.
Look it up if you're curious, but who cares? So, one thing I've always wondered about in these tapes is that who gets the quote-unquote custody of the Barney doll? Because these kids seem to pass it around a lot To the
Yeah,
point
like-
where it seems to be sort of a generational thing where this group of kids will get it, and then several years from now, another group of kids will get it.
So I guess it's like Andy passing Woody down to Bonnie, I guess? Maybe they pass it down by generations?
I guess?
Yeah.
And also, somehow these kids don't have families to spend Christmas Eve with because they go and harass Hannah at her house.
Ah, jeez. I gotta get the presents all wrapped up and shit. Go bother Hannah.
And also, does Hannah live in the void? Because she doesn't seem to have any neighbors, or maybe that's just how the set looked.
How the fuck are you gonna live in the void, the endless void of purgatory, and still somehow live in a rich suburb?
Yeah. And also, if this is supposed to be Texas, why is it snowing? I know that Texas gets some snow, but not that much.
I didn't realize Texas gets snow. I don't know if that's just my ignorance, but...
Well, I mean, me neither. And then Texas literally just froze. And I was like, well, all right then. Texas gets snow.
Ugh. And also, I love when they're singing the fucking Pass One Window song. It's clearly just one window, but because it has a bunch of panes in it, they're like, yes, it's multiple windows. Get it?
Oh, God. You want to talk about songs that have been stuck in my head for fucking years? This special has so many of them, it's not even funny.
Yeah.
This being one of them.
I totally thought you were going to say 12 Panes of Christmas because they mentioned panes, windows, and I was like, that's been stuck in my head, and I'm fucking glad it is.
Oh, we'll talk about the 12 Days of Christmas in pain.
Oh, God, we will. We will. I'll give my opinion on that when we get there.
Agreed. Also, it just hit me that Steven looks exactly like either Jimmy McShane from Baltimore or the guy from Silent Night, Deadly Night 2.
Garbage Day!
This is Silent Night, Deadly Night. There's a dinosaur in the house.
This would have all been worth it if Steven just took BJ and just hooked him up to a car battery with his tongue.
Imagine if the parents came down while Barney was, like, alive or whatever. They're like, oh my God, honey, there's a fucking dinosaur in the house. Get the shotgun.
Oh, God. So they do the trope, our favorite fucking trope, where the parents keep leaving the room when Barney enters, and good Lord, these parents are dumb.
It's so weird because they had abandoned the whole let's pretend it's like Snuffy from Sesame Street before they revealed him trope. They were like, oh, the parents can just see him because we're imagining they can see him. It's like, so why are they not imagining that now?
Trying to find continuity in Barney is like trying to find logic in flat earthers. It's just not going to happen.
Like, you mean to tell me that these parents can't hear the big booming voice and the shrill female voices in the living room?
And the rip-off Bart Simpson voice?
Or the fact that Barney's out playing in the snow and none of the neighbors are going like, wait, that's a giant fucking dinosaur in their lawn. What the hell?
Honey, why are there T-Rex footprints in the snow?
Honey, what'd you put in this eggnog?
They should have had cop cars surrounding the house by now. But then again, it is a white suburban neighborhood.
Cop cars, not cop cars. They should have had, like, the fucking military there.
Yes.
Yeah, like, at this point, the government should at least be experimenting on Barney.
Yeah. And also, these parents need to go to horny jail because I swear to God, every time they leave the room, they're talking about how much they want to stuff each other's turkeys and fill each other's presents.
Oh, man.
This is a Barney special.
It's like, quit banging and watch your damn child before she gets teleported to Santa's workshop.
Oh, that's okay. Barney's watching her. She'll be fine.
Oh, yeah, you know, quote-unquote Barney, quote-unquote teleported her to quote-unquote Santa's workshop.
Also, when Steven slipped and the Barney doll flies out of his hands, I was half expecting when Barney came to life he had a concussion.
Yeah, Barney comes to life in midair and then he just breaks his fucking neck, landing on his head.
He gets up, you just see that one pupil is way bigger than the other. How do you feel? Are you okay, Barney?
I'm bleeding.
He's gonna be like the clown in Billy Madison.
Yes.
Also, we forgot to talk about the fact that Hannah and her friends name drop Barney and Baby Bop and BJ and everything, and the parents are just like, they just go along with it.
It's like, at some point, you gotta be like, Hannah, sweetie, you gotta let Barney go. It's been 5 years since he died.
Honey, I think we need to up the dose on Hannah's meds again.
Something return to Oz.
Also, they don't have the banger, it's cold burr, I wish I had fur in this special. 0 stars.
Prime opportunity, and they used it so much in this era.
It's like, come on, the winter song is fine, but it's kind of boring compared to that song.
Yeah.
And so, most of this special thankfully does not have our least favorite Barney songs, but it does have our least favorite Christmas songs, so...
Oh god, it's a trade-off.
Eh.
And not the good kind.
But the one thing I really love about this special is that so much of it just has such a wonderful atmosphere, and I really do like the decorating scenes. I do keep them on mute most of the time because there's only so much of the music I can tolerate, but there is something really nice about the atmosphere they set up.
Oh, it is. It is pretty cool. I do like that this set actually does feel like a house and not like some artificial sitcom set or whatever.
Yeah, it feels like a producer's house, but in a cool way.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, it's a pretty nice house.
Also, I gotta say, it's impressive that Barney makes a Christmas get-together look more exciting than We Sing does.
Yeah, but this didn't have a token Asian kid in a wheelchair. Or an obnoxious elf saying, oops, too near, oops, too near. Yes, it is, and it's been 4 years, and I'm still getting over that.
I just forgot about that.
Oops, too near. And then
I haven't, and I never will. I will never be clean again, thanks to that bastard.
And now it's my problem yet again.
Y'all mind if I parry? Please support Fairly Odd Parents: A New Wish on Netflix. We need a second season.
Right now, things are looking pretty good. I just saw a thing. It was in the top 10.
Hell yeah.
Something, so
I don't have Netflix.
Oh, you can borrow mine.
Yeah, I'll probably get... Is it on Paramount?
Nah, it's not.
What?
For some fuck-ass reason.
Okay, that's it. Streaming rights are just getting too fucked up and weird, and
Yeah.
god damn it, just make them all like $2.99 without ads already.
Agreed. And so then we get introduced to a couple of Hannah's decorations, and they randomly find a snow globe, and I'm like, oh god, it's gonna turn into Citizen Kane or Snow Globe. But I'd rather forget that piece of shit.
Oh, God. The first thing I wrote in my notes when that happened was that you were going to have the worst kind of PTSD flashback from this.
Oh, that's right.
Hannah's gonna start pulling multiple goose dinners out of the oven, and then they're gonna fucking find nothing but gloves and hats for presents, and it's gonna be a tale about how you should actually stay with your abusers. I'm gonna love it. Ah!
You know what's so funny? That movie is so bland and forgettable that even though I remember the EFVD episode on it, I cannot remember the plot.
Oh, no. Me neither.
You know what's sad? Remembering that movie made seeing Baby Bop a palate cleanser.
Yeah!
Oh,
I win. I win yet again.
No, you still laughed at that joke, so it's a tie.
Whatever, I'll take it. A win's a win.
I love that she has to be a pick-me-ass child and store her blankie in a decorative box just so she can make an entrance.
Seriously, how the fuck did she already have something in this house? Has she been stalking Hannah's family?
Damn, y'all are like anti-diva or something? They make the best movies.
You know what? BJ and Baby Bop have just been camping out in the attic for the past couple weeks solely for this bit, and was it worth it?
BJ would be that guy who pulls out the squatter's rights and suddenly manages to evict the family from their own house.
Squatter's rights! I'm your landlord now, bitches! I actually do really like the next decorating scene, but I gotta say I have to keep it on mute because, good God, I'm already not a fan of Deck the Halls, and this version is... ugh.
I did skip most of the song because they decided to pick like 99% of the Christmas songs I'm tired of.
Yeah.
So you're telling me that you weren't overjoyed by Baby Bop screeching the fa-la-las in Deck the Halls?
I can hear her screech any other song.
So you agree, she sucks at singing.
No, it's just that I can hear her do anything else. And I never said screeching was bad singing.
You know, it would be nice, just this once, as a Christmas treat, when her and BJ show up, somebody has the balls to say, ugh, who invited you guys?
We can say that to BJ.
And Baby Bop.
But yeah, Baby Bop's was ear bleeding.
Oh yeah, it's bad.
Also, when she says, Merry Christmas and Happy Blankie, I was like, here's a happy blankie, and I just smother her with a quilt.
That didn't make any sense. Happy Blanky. What?
You've never heard of that holiday?
That's not even a holiday.
It is now.
Happy Blanky is Autism Acceptance Day. Change my mind.
There we go.
Based.
Hell yeah. And also, haha, they said gay. Please laugh.
Apparel.
And then we got to talk about the next decorating scene because Barney basically almost gets himself electrocuted untangling the Christmas lights.
Now, this is how you know this guy has the patience of a saint, because there's no way he hasn't dropped at least one swear trying to untangle those lights.
Oh, but God forbid a kid step on his tail, apparently.
Something, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation joke here.
Hallelujah! Holy shit! Where's the Tylenol?
And also, they fucking cheat with the lights because Barney's just like,
well, when I count to 3, everybody blow, okay?
Good night, everybody.
I will not blow.
This place is about to blow.
So Barney does this trick where he blows the lights onto the tree, and it works. And I was expecting Hannon to go, thanks, Barney. These lights on the tree will have a much better chance of catching fire.
Damn it, Barney. Now we have like $1,000 power bill, thanks to you. That's what you get for not switching to clean energy lights.
Barney, it's 1998. Nobody can afford that.
And then Baby Bop notices that they miss one. She blows it. I was half expecting it to ricochet back into her eye.
She gets set on fire. Yeah. So then Baby Bop and Barney go outside, somehow not being noticed by the neighbors and not being noticed by the parents through the window.
Oh, when they open the door for Baby Bop, I was half expecting Barney to just push her out. They lock the door. Lock it! And then it just cuts to later in the special. Baby Bop's in the Frozen Jack Torrance pose.
Okay, you know what? That one's funny. I'll give you that one.
I win.
Urge to kill, rising.
Someone needs to draw Baby Bop in the Jack Torrance pose. Just do it.
Oh my god, please do it.
I'll commission Hedge to draw that.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god.
And also, so somehow Blowjob is not only inside the house, he raids their fucking laundry.
Why are you carrying our laundry bag?
Ew, is that what this is?
Hey, give me back my sock, you bastard! Hey!
Yeah, so again, he's in earshot of the parents right as they leave, still not noticed.
And also, I fucking love that they play along with his fucking I'm totally Santa, guys game, and I was half expecting they were gonna start pulling out the Mo lie detector scene on him.
I'm gonna look at toys in the Sears catalog.
And so,
oh man, it's just like the parents are in the kitchen making the Christmas dinner, quote unquote, and they hear the kids talking about like BJ's, and they're just like, wait, what?
No, you gotta call him Billy now. Okay, we'll retire that joke now. But
something, that one line from the freaking FCC. Did not make you call fellatio a trouser-friendly kiss.
Oh man, so Hannah points out that BJ's using the laundry bag as, the Santa bag, and I was fully expecting him to go, ew, I got a skid mark on my suit.
Oh god. Also, I will say, though, I did get a small laugh out of him saying, go dandruff, go blister!
Oh, man. And on today's installment of mashups only Tyler Green would find funny, a long, 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 long time ago, before the wind and snow, there lived a man that I knew by the name of Sir Psycho.
There's too many damn Christmas songs in the special that are public domain. When are we getting them singing I Want an Alien for Christmas or the Guardians Christmas song?
Or what about that one, the SpongeBob one?
Yes!
Mountains of Barney, if you will.
Yes, exactly.
Now, you know what? We need Barney's cover of Christmas in Harlem.
It's Christmas at Ground Zero.
In advance, fuck Kanye. Kanye's a piece of shit. That song fucking slaps.
Yes.
I feel like that's a lot of people's opinion on any Kanye song.
Yes. Or Barney's version of the Family Guy Christmas song. Jessica Biel and Megan Fox wearing nothing but my socks.
You sick freak!
Also, I would have loved if when BJ reveals himself and they're like, oh, you can have cookies anyway. He'd be like, really? They'd be like, yeah, these are the ones that have poison in them.
Oh, that's the same note I made. Nice. Here, BJ, you can have the ones that are burnt.
Here, BJ, you can have the super, super overbaked ones that'll break your fucking teeth.
And here, have some milk that totally wasn't curdled, left over from Thanksgiving.
You know, it's fucked up. He'd probably like that.
Oh, God.
Oh boy, the really fucking hard one's my favorite.
Although, as much as I clown on BJ, did Keisha have to make fun of him for having a round tummy? Like, come on.
Oh, that was a low blow.
Like, that was mean.
But at the same time, BJ does seem like the kind of guy who would do the banana and Sprite challenge.
I'm gonna eat raw beef because that's manly, kids. I like my hero, RFK Jr.
BJ would be that guy who says he avoids anything with soy in it, but then, like, uses soy sauce.
And also,
well, then who fills Santa's stocking?
Phrasing.
Mrs. Claus, of course. Santa is into some very kinky shit.
Oh my god, that's why the Inspector Gadget Christmas special, Santa had a dungeon.
Have you ever seen a man get pegged by a candy cane? You will soon.
Oh, my Santa balls.
And he had a tickle fetish in that special, but I digress. But anyway.
The elves just trying to sleep at night. All they can hear is ho, ho, ho.
And all right, fine. It was kind of based of Baby Bop to suggest they do something nice for Santa. Again, you don't.
I win.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. I'm not too late.
Listen, if our president-elect can refuse to accept the results, so can I. Also, even though I do have to keep it on mute again, just because there's only so much of Jingle Bells I can handle, especially sung by Baby Bop, I do like the craft scene. That was really cool.
Yeah,
but there was no Barney bag. Remember that?
Yeah.
Remember the Barney bag? Justice for the Barney bag.
Yeah, justice for the goddamn Barney bag.
You had a whole live show dedicated to it. Now you don't even think about it anymore.
Dicks out for the Barney bag.
Whenever I hear odds and ends, I always immediately think of the Barney bag song.
Yo, same.
And also, how the fuck did they know that the snow globe transports? Because Barney's just like, Hannah has something that can get us to the North Pole. And then she's just like, the snow globe? It's like, how did they know that?
I guess because it looks vaguely cottage-like.
Sure, why not?
And I'm not going to lie, that snow globe prop is pretty great. I want one of those.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice snow globe, but is it a Macy's Thanksgiving Day snow globe with Pikachu and Jimmy Neutron in it? I think not.
Huzzah. Oh god, the snow globe is going to take them to where the substance is, and they're all going to get cooked on it.
Hey, wait a minute. The snow globe doesn't go to the North Pole. The snow globe goes to rural Alaska. Oh my god, look at the size of that caribou! Honey, get my gun!
I'm still too proud of my joke that Barney and Figment are using the substance.
Yeah, that was me, but with Sigmund the Sea Monster and Baby Bop.
Yeah.
I still stand by that theory, by the way.
Hell yeah. And so then we cut to Santa's workshop, which is really cool. It might be one of my favorite portrayals of Santa's workshop in anything.
I want to say the guy who's playing Santa in this, on his A game. Oh my god, he is so good as Santa.
Oh yeah, he is.
Apparently he's not even really an actor, which is surprising.
Really?
Oh my...
Yeah, he's much more of a location assistant, apparently, according to his IMDb, but
Wait a minute. I think that just might be the real Santa we got there.
Yes, and he's great as Santa in this. He has such a nice, warm, welcoming presence.
He really is. He's so great.
You know what? Now I gotta wonder, did he start out as a mall Santa or something? Because he's got the Santa roll down pat.
Yeah, I could maybe see it.
So Barney and the kids get the idea that they're going to sneak into Santa's workshop, which is a totally smart idea.
Which Barney's friends with Santa, so why the fuck can't he just tell him, oh, hey, we're going to stop by. Is that okay? It's like,
hey, kids, look at this Molotov cocktail I bought. Let's throw it through Santa's window and give him a surprise.
Also, Baby Bop fucks up as usual.
Because she does the thing that she does and Come On Over to Barney's house, where she willingly puts a feather up to her nose and sneezes, Nice going, Baby Bop. Thanks to your stupidity, Santa's gonna send everyone to the North Pole equivalent of Gitmo. Merry fucking Christmas.
He doesn't have a Gitmo, he has a gulag. Get your dystopian prison climates right.
And also, when Baby Bop sneezed that loud, I was half expecting the entire thing to explode like the SpongeBob Suds episode.
Oh yeah, and like his office is full of antiques. Like, holy shit, antiques. Imagine if she sneezed and then all that shit just shattered.
And also, I think this is the closest we get to copyright infringement in this special, because I see they have that one Jack in the Box.
Oh yeah.
That's not public domain?
Maybe it is. I don't know.
Good question. Oh well.
I know it was also an elf, so maybe. And so Santa is way too chill with the fact that they trespassed.
What are you doing in my factory?
I like the idea that Santa just kind of puts on the ho 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 Merry Christmas voice, like just for show, but in real life he just has this like fucking deep Southern accent.
Well, I mean, Santa is from Texas, so...
Yeah.
There we go. Also, when they're talking about the naughty and nice list, I love that when he's talking about the nice list and Baby Bop's like, even BJ? Santa says, even BJ. Like, he's making it clear he actually thinks BJ is a little shit.
Yeah, I'm wondering, what did BJ do to get on the naughty list? Because he seems very apprehensive about that fact.
Well, I mean, they did clearly make him as like a preschool Bart Simpson. I keep saying this. You look at me and tell me he is not a Bart Simpson ripoff.
No, he is. He 100% is.
He literally goes, ay, ay, ay. Is that not I Carumba?
Santa saw him being transphobic in the Trading Places episode and was like, yep, you're gonna learn, you little shit.
You know what? BJ's on the naughty list for being a Bart Simpson ripoff. That's just what it is.
Yeah, the fact that he threatened everybody still confuses me. Like, what are you gonna do, BJ? Are you just gonna call them all some stupid duty heads or something? Like, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to leave. That's what I'm gonna do.
Was that one Rick and Morty clip?
Okay, then. That was always allowed.
Also, Santa, as much as I do like the Santa, he has some weird expectations on what puts you on the nice list. Like
being polite
and eating your veggies with supper at night.
When you brushed your hair, played games fair. You didn't complain when it started to rain. I wrote it down again and again.
Santa, do you hate Californians?
Wow, Santa hating the British? I'm shocked.
Everyone in California is on the naughty list just for living in California. Sorry, Kit.
It's okay. Ronald Reagan and Richard Nixon are especially on the naughty list.
The days before the horror of the logic behind Santa watches everyone sets in. We were so innocent.
And so then,
even as a kid, I thought that was weird. It's like, is Santa watching me take a dump? What the fuck?
Also, I knew what Madagascar was before the Madagascar movie because of this special.
Oh yeah. In all fairness, all those international toys did look really cool. Again, this set design is perfect.
Absolutely.
My complaint about that is that they did a serious injustice to how good those music boxes actually sound.
Yeah,
like I know exactly, because I'm like super into like those old ancient ass like 1900s music machines or whatever, and those music boxes sound fucking amazing. They do not sound like a typical little toy music box you'd find in a snow globe or something. No, these are like, holy shit. If you haven't heard of them, just look them up, music box turntable, any song. You're gonna love it. This special made it sound like a fucking like cheap little music box synthesizer.
Yeah, it's still a nice scene.
Yeah, it is. But as an enthusiast for old forms of music machines, I'm mad.
Also, I'm not even a vinyl collector, but I wanted to kick BJ's ass for treating that vinyl CD that way.
Of course, his first reaction is to throw it like a fucking frisbee.
So we're in agreement. We kill BJ for that, right? That's the death sentence.
Yes, without question.
BJ would be pro tax write-offs. BJ would hate physical media. He would make his own shitty streaming service and be a Mr. Beast type.
Oh my god, BJ would be that one guy who, like, sees your, like, radio and, like, physical music collection and goes, well, you can just get all of that on Spotify, you know, right?
I am amazed that when Barney and the kids went off on the adventure, BJ and Baby Bop did not cause any sort of destruction in Santa's office.
You just know they'd burn it down in 2 seconds.
What does this button do? Hey guys, welcome to Lunchly.
Oh no. Oh god, BJ would eat that shit unironically.
Mold and all.
Oh, look, an ambulance. Now then.
Oh, one more quick note about the music box scene. When they showed the kaleidoscope, I was just like the BoJack scene. What? I'm not 5 shapes and colors.
Oh, the kaleidoscope was scratching my brain something nice.
Hell yeah.
I forgot completely about that bit, and then when that happened, just like so much nostalgia just rushed into me.
I love kaleidoscopes. They set something primal in you.
So then we get introduced to Mrs. Claus, and another big point to this Santa, he treats his elves nicely. He lets them go home for Christmas. I like that.
Yeah, this Santa is not a bloodthirsty capitalist.
Again, compared to We Sing, he's actually pretty cool.
I mean, he's still got surveillance issues, but still.
Yeah.
It's still a hyper-surveilled police state, but at least you don't have to work for more than 8 hours with a lunch break.
Exactly.
Before that, too, Barney's describing all this cool shit that you can see on the way to the toy shop, but, you know, Santa's like, oh, you guys can just take the secret shortcut instead. That's not as interesting. I mean, I guess it is, but...
Boo, I want to see the backrooms ass Christmas that they have in there.
You can do that, but unfortunately, we don't have the budget to show all that off, so instead, here's the backrooms.
And okay, I've seen it be made fun that there is a lot of CGI during the train scene, and I agree it's a little dated, but I don't care. I think it's pretty neat.
I love this scene. Oh my god.
This scene is cute.
This is giving such hardcore dark ride energy. I'm pretty sure this is where my love of dark rides came from to begin with.
Yes.
Plus, it's not like it's that nightmare CGI Barney. This is actually, like, pretty fitting. It's like toys and shit. Toys? Okay, so one of the reasons that they chose Toy Story, like a movie about toys, to be the first computer-animated feature film was because toys look really good in early CGI because they're smooth and everything.
Absolutely.
You don't have to make them all detailed like human faces, so toys just look so fucking good in early CGI, and this just works for that.
It really does, yes.
The CGI in this was reminding me a lot of early Pixar commercials, like those really cool ones for Tropicana and Listerine.
And Toys R Us, bringing it back full circle.
Yes.
Oh, and Knick Knack.
Yes, I love that one.
Yes, Knick Knack, one of the greatest Pixar shorts ever.
I love that the Pixar was able to make a horny snowman short for kids.
Also, I just noticed this as an adult. In the original one, the girl the snowman was lusting after had, like, big titties, and they took her titties away for the
Finding Nemo
re-release.
Oh
God, I remember that.
They also made that weird fucking commercial where they have the coffee machines just bang and create a new coffee machine.
Let Pixar be horny again.
Yes, except not for the Lasseter horny. Fuck that guy, but yeah.
Oh god, no. Anything but Lasseter horny. Let them just be, like, cheesy 90s horny.
Yes. As much as I do like this CGI train, it really did need Tom Hanks singing about hot chocolate.
Oh, God.
Did it, though?
Yes, it did.
You know what? I'm going on the record. I like the Polar Express.
Me
Come
too.
at me, haters.
I like the plot. I like the music. I don't like uncanny motion capture CGI.
It's a movie I admittedly put more on in the background than actually watch, but I'll always have a soft spot for it.
It's scary.
It's not something I seek out to watch every year, but if it's on, I'll absolutely give it a watch.
I want to like it. Everything else is set up to be a great movie, but it's scary.
These tickets are not
transferable.
At least it's not Mars Needs Moms. We can say that.
Oh, no. No. We do not talk about that movie.
Fuck everything about Mars Needs Moms. They're irredeemable.
Also, I swear to God, one of the toys looked exactly like Tutter.
Oh, God. And I saw there was a tugboat there that was giving me JJ the Jet Plane vibes, or Theodore Tugboat.
Oh, God.
Which has amazingly never come up on the show, Theodore Tugboat.
You know what's fucked up? When I was a kid, I loved JJ the Jet Plane.
Oh, God.
As an adult, I look at it and I go...
Okay, maybe I did like Caillou, and you know what? I'll take Caillou over JJ any day.
Oh yeah, Denny Doherty was the host of that show. He was the Mr. Conductor knockoff on Theater Tugboat from the Mamas and Papas. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was also giving Big Thomas the Tank Engine vibes, so... And also, I swear to God, one of the other toys looked like they shrunk Bing Crosby.
Honey, I Shrunk Bing Crosby.
That what a fitting revenge.
Also, of course, when they go back to BJ, he's immediately acting like the glasses kid from Polar Express and asking, I'm gonna get one of my presents! It's like, okay, here's one, and it's an explosive.
Just a sick world we're living in. Sick people.
All I got was a bunch of stupid underwear.
Come to think of it, BJ, I do have a gift for you. Oh, what's this? Oh, God, it's a hornet's nest! Ah! They just have their, ending, Christmas monologue. You just see BJ running back and forth, surrounded by bees. I don't know why those kind of jokes are so funny to me.
Oh, God, there's bees in the audience! Why do the bees always show up during kisses?
Also, it's good that they're not making the elves work on Christmas, but why do you still have a few presents left over, and why are you making your friends wrap them for free labor? That's kind of fucked up.
We're getting paid to wrap these, right? No, shut up and wrap them.
It's called an internship.
I'm giving you free exposure.
Also, did we have to make the song they sing during it just a cover of Row, Row, Row Your Boat, but with wrapping paper? You couldn't have at least sung Christmas wrapping or something?
Wrap, wrap, wrap it up, tape it all around. Put a pretty bow on top, and then you pass it down.
This is easy. Well, then let's go a little faster.
Pad, the film, we're running out of steam.
Why didn't they do the rapping rap from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
And also, BJ makes way too big a deal out of being covered in bows, and when Baby Bop pulls it off, he's like, yikes! It's like, did it peel off his skin? What the fuck?
I sure hope so.
And of course, I've gone on record that I really hate 12 Days of Christmas, and...
Oh, I fucking hate that. See, here's the thing. I don't mind it if you can put a funny twist on it. I love the 12 Pains of Christmas. I love the 12 Drinks of Christmas, where that lady gets, progressively more and more wasted.
Yes.
But the actual song itself, where it just goes... I fucking hate that song. I've hated it ever since I was a child.
It's the worst Christmas song tied to me with I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus and the Christmas Shoes.
Well, see, I can give those a pass because at least they're songs. The 12 Days of Christmas is a chore.
Yeah, true.
I'm sorry, I can't bring myself to hate Christmas Shoes. I know why people hate it. I think those are all valid critiques, but I'm a mama's boy. I just tear up hearing it. I am so sorry.
But let's face it, like I said, those are actual songs. Where 12 Days of Christmas is labor. That is labor.
It's a chore. It is a chore to listen to. I have not heard the versions of the song that you're talking about, Randy, that actually sound good. But I can't think of a version of this song played completely straight that I like.
I said this last year in our Pee-wee episode. I like their version of it because they're making fun of how annoying it is. And I like the version that's in the Kids Next Door Christmas special where they're making fun of it. But man, when it's played straightforward, it's just obnoxious. Not even the Muppets can make me like it. That's how much I hate it.
Yeah, and usually they can make me like just about anything. Sorry, Muppets, not this one. Yeah. Not even with John Denver.
John Denver. But anyway, this is the worst version, mostly because I have to hear Baby Bop say 5 golden rings.
Oh God, just Julie Johnson, is this preemptive payback for us shitting on your performance in the later seasons. We're sorry. We'll take it back.
Yeah. I love Julie Johnson. She is an absolute queen, and I'm sure she's an amazing singer, given that she's in stuff like Come From Away and such. But I don't know. Baby Bob's voice is just not made for singing.
It really isn't.
Yeah. So thankfully that comes to an end, and we cut to the scene where Santa's getting ready to leave, and they end up saying that Baby Bop was the one who came up with the idea, which...
Oh, great. Now we gotta validate her.
Thank you.
I will say the ballerina music box scene is kind of neat, even if it's questionable that Santa can create life.
Barney takes a look at the music box. He gets pissed off. She stole my fucking idea. I'm the only toy that's supposed to come to life here. And then he just throws it against the wall.
My God, you killed her, Barney. That was my homunculus daughter. Oh
my God, the ballerina, but it's the homunculus from Smiling Friends.
Oh God. Baby Bop and BJ in a hot air balloon.
And now I'm just imagining BJ as Charlie and Baby Bop as Pim, and it's the most beautiful thing.
I love kids, BJ.
Sissy, you might not want to scream that.
Or BJ goes to hell and he keeps getting annoyed by Jeremy.
And I love how Baby Bop calls it the best present in her whole life. It'll be broken in less than a week.
Yeah.
Then Santa offers to let BJ and Baby Bop join him for the night, and first, they have to ask Barney for permission because they still don't have parents for some goddamn reason.
So now I'm extra confused on Barney's role. Is he their biological parent? Is he an adopted parent? What is this relationship, Barney?
So BJ's initials, BJ, Barney Jr. Make it make sense.
Oh my God!
What is this dynamic?
It's all connected, man.
We just solved the Barney canon.
But again, they have a cousin, but they don't have parents or any other relatives outside of that. What? Also, I was really expecting that Santa was going to say, yeah, later I'm just going to drop them into a cave of hungry polar bears.
Shh, don't tell them I'm going to leave them stranded in the Netherlands.
You just see them interrupting a Coca-Cola bear commercial, and all of a sudden the bears go feral and just tear them apart.
Don't tell them I'm going to drop them off in the Australian Ocean where there's a bunch of jellyfish.
Oh, God!
Also, somehow Hannah's parents didn't set up a missing person report when she gets back.
Well, again, they were probably too busy banging in the kitchen, so...
You just see her on the phone. Yeah, she's about yay high. She has brown hair. I'm back from Santa's workshop.
And also, they talk about fucking stuffing turkeys. Good night, everybody.
So, in order to go back to Hannah's house, they have to use the snow globe again. But the snow globe actually has Hannah's house inside of it. So I'm expecting her to, accidentally drop it, and then they're just screwed. They can't get back.
Oh God, it's the end of Krampus. They're trapped in the snow globe.
You know what? This special was missing a Krampus.
Oh, man. Yes.
Then we get introduced to possibly our closest thing before Barney's Christmas Star, the mention of Jesus in this universe. Them conveniently playing Silent Night on a bell.
Silent Night, Deadly Night on a bell.
Wait a minute. If magic is a sin, how can you exist in the same world as Jesus?
And honestly, even though I'm not the biggest fan of carolers, I do really like the atmosphere of this scene.
So, how come the carolers can see Barney and be cool with it, but not the parents?
Oh God, they're figments of his imagination.
And yeah, I know some of the caroler kids are actually kids from the show, but just bear with me here.
Boy, if I had a nickel for every purple reptile called a figment.
So then it cuts to later that night when Hannah sneaks down, and these people have their fireplace running despite Santa coming.
I can't wait to visit those lovely children who are just at my factory now. Let me just get in that chimney. Holy shit!
They literally lit the fire under his ass.
It's like a Nightmare Before Christmas when they're setting up the fire to prevent Santa from returning.
Guys, Barney's Nightmare Before Christmas.
Ah.
Something, Barney singing Jack's Lament.
So again, it's late at night. It's much easier to hear everything in the house. They still don't hear Barney entering their goddamn house. How?
So, usually Barney just goes away right when the kids are going to bed. He stays up just so he can have this moment with Hannah. What is he doing while she's sleeping?
You know what? These are the same parents from Jurassic Park: The Lost World who somehow didn't hear a fucking T-Rex stomping around their backyard and drinking out of their pool and roaring at their dog. When their kid comes in and goes, "There's a dinosaur in the backyard," they just start fighting over it until they see the damn thing.
And also they sing Up on the Rooftop, and it was fucking bizarre hearing Barney sing about a hammer, tacks, and a whip.
Jesus, Barney, what have you been up to?
And here we thought Santa was the kinky one.
Or Barney, why does a child want a whip? Are they just obsessed with Johnny Test?
Or Indiana Jones?
Well, I gotta go, kids. I was invited to a swingers party with Mr. and Mrs. Claus. Oh, ho, ho.
We're in a threesome. I will say, I'm usually not the biggest fan of I Love You, but I actually do like it in this special. There's something nice about it and how well orchestrated it is.
Oh yeah, it's very nice. I do like this version of it.
Although it is kind of funny when Hannah's like,
Barney, I forgot to get a gift for you.
And he's all,
Oh, you already gave me the best gift I could ever ask for. I got to share the day with people I love.
And then she'd be like, really? No, I want money.
I told you I wanted a Chipotle gift card.
Okay, I'll run to 7-Eleven. Hang on.
$4.29, you bunch of fuck!
Then also, Hannah's parents only somehow find her on the couch, and they still don't notice the purple dinosaur just randomly changing himself back. And then I guess Santa's able to put out the fire, and I guess our earlier complaint is not warranted.
You know what? I feel like as a precaution, Santa just kind of like blows a fire extinguisher down every single chimney before he goes there. He's had to have had a couple run-ins.
I guess how it's like in the Santa Claus when Tim Allen can just make the chimney fit him, I guess.
Oh god, yeah.
Oh yeah, the scene that always freaked me out as a kid.
Valid.
I mean, yeah, that will do it.
The transformation scene as a kid freaked me out. Alright, so final verdict, big ol' keep the tape.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep it.
I'm keeping the tapes too. This got me into the spirit.
As much as I do make fun of it, similar to Barney's Big Surprise, it will never not have a hold on my heart. And there's just something about it that's just so special compared to a lot of Barney tapes. It's often one I can surprisingly watch on mute and really appreciate the atmosphere of and really get into the holiday spirit. So, and honestly, even if you're not a fan of Barney, I recommend giving this one a watch.
Yeah.
Agreed. It is very nice. I know it's high praise, but you probably do owe it to yourself to at least give this one watch. If not to, riff on it, but, at least appreciate the really great atmosphere.
Absolutely.
If you have kids, I think they'll like it.
Also, something I forgot to mention about the CGI during the train scene. I still can't believe this and Come On Over to Barney are a year apart, because the CGI in Come On Over to Barney just does nothing to enhance the house.
No, it doesn't.
Whereas the CGI in this actually helps make Santa's workshop actually have a bit of charm to it.
Yeah.
I'm over on Mission Breakout on Blue Sky, Muppet Vision _3D on Blue Sky, Mission Breakout on Discord, and Muppet Vision _3D on Letterboxd. And you'll also find me trying to stop 2024 from ending.
Oh, yeah.
Please!
I don't want that fucker back, please!
You know what? It's only another 4 years, right?
Elmo, now is the time to make sure that we have Christmas every day. For the love of God, please.
Elmo, I don't care if I have to endure winter or buy presents in a massive depression and, freeze-induced drought for the rest of my life. As long as it's with Grampy Joe.
50 more days and maybe there's a chance cough will happen, but...
You can also find me on Blue Sky as Neon Tales, YouTube in the same way, and I will also be You know what? How about instead of Christmas every day, we settle on Memorial Day every day? Because think about it. Whether you give a shit about, like, Memorial Day or not, perfect time, late spring, perfect weather for barbecuing, you get the day off from work. What's not to love about Memorial Day? It's the perfect holiday.
Exactly.
That or Halloween every day.
Yes.
Okay, do you like warm weather or do you like slightly nippier weather? Memorial Day or Halloween?
Halloween. Let's go.
I'm really gonna flip the coin here. Oh man.
You know what? We're actually gonna take Memorial Day and Halloween and switch them so that Halloween is in spring now and Memorial Day is in late October.
Huzzah!
There we go.
As for me, you can find me on the usual spots: Tyler FG on Blue Sky, Tyler FG96 on Instagram. As for the show, you can find us on Blue Sky at Channel KRT, Channel KRT Podcast, all one word, on Instagram. And we also have our Discord server and our Facebook group, which you can find in the link tree in our Blue Sky bio. And if you want to help support us, you can also find us on Patreon, where we have exclusive minisodes, outtakes, and episodes of this very podcast at its earliest convenience, as well as our Ko-Fi, where you can also find exclusive outtakes and minisodes, but we're selling those for $5 a pop. And of course, thank you to our pals Paul Spicknall, Tony Goldmark, Ashley Hines, and Chris Rayner for pledging to us at the $10 level. An extra special thank you to our executive producer Gomer. And of course, thank you to everyone who made No Escape November as amazing as it was. Thank you to Jacob Martin for the wonderful theme song that you've been hearing during the theme month. And another thank you to Diego LaCamera for his editing help.
Alright, Channel Slay RT, cut to static.
Yay!
Don't you mean cut to Snow Dick?
Sleigh bells, static, I don't know.
Don't question Snow Dick too much.
Just remember, the true spirit of Christmas lies in your heart.